Developing now, a big blaze in Beatrice under investigation tonight. The fire that tore through an old factory Friday night, reigniting this afternoon. We first saw this play out on our Shones roofing camera. Crews on the scene for several hours with smoke from that fire visible all across the city this afternoon. Channel 8's Darsha Dodge has been in Beatrice all day. Darsha, now that the fire is under control, what happens next?
Well, Rod, the city of Beatrice, their options are actually pretty limited when it comes to what to do with this complex here behind me. Now, details about today's reignition are pretty limited, but Beatrice Fire and Rescue told me earlier they were doing some demolition work, and that could be, maybe, what sparked the blaze. The city of Beatrice left scrambling after a fire tore through an abandoned factory Friday night. The old Dempster site has been standing since the late 1800s on Highway 77 near Perkins Street. It was a windmill factory for years, but it was abandoned in 2017. The city saying Monday the initial fire was started deliberately, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was arson. The fire rekindling about 1:45 Monday afternoon, sending thick black smoke into the air, as seen here on our Shones roofing camera. Firefighters spending about 3 hours putting it out. Locals like Michael Griggs were shocked to see a second blaze at the site.
I got out of my truck at Russ's and I smelled smoke, and I figured that it probably restarted, a hot spot or whatnot. So curiosity kills a cat, right? Just did a little driving down this way.
The location is classified as a Superfund site by the Environmental Protection Agency. That designation a result of old diesel fuel and other hazardous materials in the complex. But the EPA already removed the worst pollutants, so officials say the smoke is not a concern for locals.
We've talked to the EPA, and DEE was just down. They believe we're handling the situation very well, and at this point in time, we don't see any type of health risk.
The city saying in a press release Monday afternoon that they don't own the entire site, which hampers their ability to address problems outside of immediate public concern. So far, they've only been able to conduct partial demolitions to keep debris from falling into Highway 77. The city's ultimate goal is to acquire the rest of the site through foreclosure and eventually demolish the rest of the buildings. The mayor praising the efforts of all those responding.
We all work together, and by working together, it really shows you how well of employees we have in the city of Beatrice. So when you see them, give them a big thanks.
Now, this section of Highway 77 right here behind me remains closed this evening. The city saying there's no exact timeline on when it could reopen. The Nebraska State Fire Marshal is investigating. Reporting in Beatrice, Darsha Dodge, Channel 8 News.